Hello there traders, petar.jacimovic here. I would like to post my updates and my view on the euro versus US dollar and the British pound versus US dollar. I found some interesting price action here, so I want to share this with you and I hope you will enjoy. This is the British pound versus US dollar, the 4-hour time frame chart, and I just want to alert you about this, that a pound actually created some kind of, this is a classic distribution. It seems like also the bearish flag, but this is a kind of distribution, which means that actually price sold off here, and we saw this selling off 240 pips in a few bars after the breakout of the trend line, which was active for quite good time here. It held for quite good time, and the price did sell off, and then this was a classic reaction of this sell-off, fast sell-off. This is a classic reaction, which is, in my opinion, some kind of distribution, since we are near the top here. This is a 20-week high on the British pound versus dollar. You see that price actually rejected. Check this bar. It's better if I check this bar. This bar tried to go above and then closed below the 20-day high, which was this one here. Okay, the price also tried to go above second attempt, and the price failed to go above this 20-day high. Meanwhile, so once you see this, this means that shorter money refusing to go above, that they have no power at the moment, and you then watch for distribution, which this is a classic example of distribution. It's not a horizontal, but it's a diagonal distribution in form of this channel. And I'm expecting, I actually built on this small distribution here a few days ago. I'm still holding my position, the British pound versus US dollar. Don't forget, we got some big impact news, high impact events in the next 3 or 4 hours. So pay close attention on that. But okay, my target for right now is actually this low. I will try to take about 140 pips, but this can go much lower in the next period in short-term perspective. Okay, I may decide to scale up a half position and then let the second half for a larger target. A larger target is basically set at this low, and this will be the larger short near-term target, and this will be 400 pips for my entry. That's the price of 1.2100, let's say 15, which is this 20 days low, and also the low where this upward trend line started. So again, Forex is not complicated. The traders do complicate things. It's actually in the very base. You just need to do the smart observation and watch closely what's going on with the price action and see the larger picture. So always follow the larger picture. For example, large picture on the daily time frame. So who's caring about the 20-day high and about the 50 days high and stuff like that? This is a short-term mid-term money. They rejected to go above and they failed again to go above. And this is a sign that short mid-term money is actually bearish, in my opinion, at this stage here. The British pound actually don't have a trend for it's actually trading sideways for about 130 days. Okay, but you must adapt to the conditions and try to trade and find a good potential setups inside of that trading range. As you see, price go here, fail to go above 20, and then go lower, go here, reject here clearly, and go lower. You see, price is working here in the trading range, and right now we're sitting on the top of this, near the top, and we got failed breakout of the 20-day high. Okay, if you check the weekly time frame, pretty sideways at this moment here. We are somewhere in the middle here. And monthly time frame, we are sitting here near these lows. So nothing special actually is going on here. And there is also supply in the background, which is this one and this one. So starting with the very larger frames, go to the lower frames and try to find the trigger to find what's what's hot to trade. So always take care that price can easily also go on the news or spy high or whatever and go to the new highs or whatever, so you must take care of the risk. Okay, what I see here is that price actually didn't close. So look at these bars. Price closed well off the high. Next bar even close it even lower, lower than the half body of this, and this is also very weak closing. So this is potential topping and potential successful testing of this upper diagonal of this potential distribution. So this is what I care, what I like to see. And I teach my students, like, as I said, this kind of principles, very simple and effective trading, and this is actually big distribution. So if this distribution is correct, this should go at for sure at least to retest the low 1.2375, but then the price can actually go in the next days or whatever, we don't know the exact time, but price may go in the future to retest this low once again, because this low is not tested at all. So we may see the test of that low in the next period. That can be in the next few days, in next week, too. We don't know that. We just follow the price action. Okay. So this is about the pound. I'm bearish on the pound, pretty bearish on the pound, and I explained the reasons starting from the larger frames and going to the lower frames where we saw the distribution, the hourly 4-hour time frame. Okay, let's go to the next one, which is the euro versus dollar. Got a lot of requests to do the update on this one. This is also, I have a bearish view on the euro versus dollar. The reason is this action here was critical in my opinion. This was a 52 days high. So this area here. Actually, what happened? We saw the gap higher, but close of this bar was pretty weak. It closed in the middle. This is a first sign of weakness and unwilling of these buyers to actually push something stronger and sustained upward movement, which was intact in at that moment when that happened. You see, this was we was in this upward trend line actually was active at that moment, but price refused to go there and then start immediately go lower, clean 2 down bars, 3 down bars here. Now in my opinion, this is a consolidation of a few days. For now we're sitting sideways for about 3 days, 3 to 4 days. Okay, what I expect actually the price to do some kind of consolidation, depend on the news and everything, and then when we see the price, for example, is going lower, this will be classic redistribution, and in the next period I expect price to retest this low, 1.0400, let's say 1.0500, 10500 area. The next period, there is a first strong support in the price action. I saw 20-day low there. A 50-day low. Okay, so what's going on the weekly time frame? Very strong reversal up trust on the weekly time frame. So watch this bar. This bar reversed almost 3 bars, 2 bars. So very strong reversal somewhere here in the middle of this channel. Okay, so very strong reversal. I'm expecting for a downside on the euro dollar. This is building a horizontal base. I'm not have any position right now, but I will watch in the future to see how this will develop, maybe after some hype events, and then try to actually sell on this distribution, and I will have my target 1.10500. So 1.0500. That will be my target and actually significant support, which I will actually pay attention on. So pretty much bearish view on the euro, but not right now. To wait. How much is needed? I will wait and then try. If everything, if price confirms that, I will go and try to actually sell euro versus dollar. Not what we're buying, because at this point here, do it to again the picture we have on the larger frames. So you always want to be in sync of the larger frames. Don't forget that. Always want to be in sync about it and understand what's going on there. Watch the pure price action and try to understand what's going on. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my analysis, if you're interested to learn my method and my principles, which is a price action basically, watching the price action and holding position and trying to reposition myself and going for a good risk-reward ratio, finding the distributions if I want to sell or redistributions, or finding accumulations or reaccumulations if I want to buy. There is a different forms of distribution, the redistributions. Some are horizontal, some are diagonal. British pound, for example, got a diagonal distribution form since we're sitting here at the top. So there is a one thing here. Just a second. So here, price went lower, but because the price went very fast, okay, price went very fast, the market participants was panically trying to buy this because the price is dropping, and this caused rally, and this caused the price to go this upward and to create this kind of distribution, right? So they was very afraid of this. For example, if you check and compare with the euro dollar, they're not that much afraid of that euro is going lower, because we see the classic horizontal consolidation base. So this is a classic horizontal consolidation base, and they actually don't care much about. They don't panic here buying at this point. So we have a horizontal instead of, for example, diagonal, some kind of redistribution at this point here. So again, the British pound traders were much more panically doing, and British pound may actually distribute more. The reason is, I explained that on my mentorship program in very details, but some very basics about this. If you have a horizontal base is actually sign this kind of consolidation in some short-term, mid-term trend. It's seen where the price actually are very equal, you know, and there is no aggressive, there is no one who is pressing panic buttons, because it's very simply that at this point when the price actually dropped very fast in the 3 bars on the 4-hour, drop about 200 pips, the buyers actually didn't that they were afraid at this point here, and they started to buy and think that they can absorb this. But actually some smart traders actually did this on the purpose. They broke this low on the purpose. They failed to actually go above 20-day high and to continue this upward momentum the previous. So they failed to do that. They don't have power, so which means that this should go lower. Again, take care of the new spikes, because this is you cannot avoid this. You actually must just put the controlled risk. You know, in the forex, what can happen? Price can go all the way here, some dip, and then go lower. So it's not always like the price will go exactly here and test and so on. But that's why you need to take care of risk in the first place. Back in here again. So this diagonal kind of distribution is a sign that these guys are panic traders who bought. Imagine if the price go lower, all of those buyers must actually transfer to be the bearish when see they are wrong, and all of this buying power will translate to the sell power. In in kind of horizontal consolidation, it's a pretty much one side control. So for example, if we got like on the euro previous downside and you see consolidation, you expect new downward wave, let's say, or new lower price. Since this is a one-sided trading, the buyers actually they don't exist the very big power, which means that they just actually sitting and watching these sellings, or they sell with these smart traders together. But here when you see the diagonal type of distribution, redistribution, this represents that basically that there is a panic traders inside of this price movement, and again they was afraid of the price drop more from this point here. But the biggest power can happen basically if they see that they're actually wrong with their buying, that they need actually to transfer with to become a seller. So all of this buying power will translate to the selling power potentially, which can actually move much stronger in terms of pips than, for example, euro dollar. It doesn't mean that euro will not go lower some, it will go slowly and steady, and it will not move that kind of pips, which, for example, this type of panic traders inside of this currency pair can actually do together with these smart traders who already actually sold this. We saw that a few days ago. Okay, so this is my idea. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to follow my method, which is my advice, it's a 30 days course where I teach you absolutely the methods I'm using and into my analysis. It's pure price action. It's absolutely based on the smart observation to understand what's going on the market, rather than try to trade on some indicators or stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, understanding the price section observation, the price section, starting on all frames. So as long the bigger picture you have, the bigger the better actually position you can have on the market, and the better understanding of your position you can have. So you don't want to actually counter the strong short mid-term money, especially if you want to hold your position more than one day. So this will be, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see what will happen here. Again, I have the pound active. I wait euro to see the redistribution and see some space here, and we'll see what will happen here. Again, take care of your risk at the first place, and the results will come. For sure, just hard work, practice, and good knowledge, which you can basically learn from me. I have 9 years experience in full-time trading, Forex especially. I also trade stocks and so on, but I can teach you basically all you need to know, and all you need to have in your knowledge to actually trade in a professional way. It's all about you. Then to practice, master, and do the homework. Bye bye for now, and take care.